Hey everyone, so this is the More Than Beauty tag. Sorry, hiccups. And this is a tag that kind of focuses on questions that are, more than beauty. It's behind, like a little bit more of like your story. So there are 15 questions, so I'm going to get right into it. First one is the fondest childhood memory. And this has got to be trucking with my dad. My dad's like a big truck driver. I don't know. There's like so many different things that you can call it. Like so many different places call it or something else. Like a semi 18 wheeler. That my dad drives that. And we used to go from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, to like Los Angeles, California, San Diego, San Francisco. Um, and those were when I look back, that's what I remember all the time, just loving it so much, and I miss it because he doesn't do that anymore. And I really, 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 really liked it, and I miss it. So yeah, that would have to be it. Second is your quirky habit. I don't know if it's a quirky habit, but I make weird facial expressions all the time. And when I'm watching back my videos, I say to myself, I wish I wasn't making that facial expression, or I wish I wasn't like doing big dramatic stuff with my face. Like, otherwise I would edit it out. But I'm saying something and I can't like edit it out. So yeah. Number three is, do you play any sports? I don't play like school sports or anything, but I do enjoy like volleyball and baseball. Um, like I like watching them, and I play volleyball in my front yard and stuff. And I liked when we did volleyball in our gym class, or not volleyball, baseball. We did baseball in our gym class, and I really liked that. But I love watching baseball. I live right across the street from like a baseball field, which it's only like like a recreationally type thing that they play there, but there's actually three diamonds. I really like it. I go there all the time in the summer. I'm always over there making bracelets with my friendship bracelets, or I'm watching baseball. I bring some snacks. I bring my big like water cooler, and it's just awesome. I go there for the day. Get a tan while I'm there. It's not bad. Um, the number four question is your favorite book. Probably the Click series. It's a series by Lizzie Harrison. It's a really good series. If you can invent anything, what would it be? I would invent like some type of aircraft that is faster, cheaper, and easier to fly. Like makes everything faster, easier, cheaper for flying. And I would do that so I can see my dad more often. I don't know if you really watched my last video, but it was basically me being all sad and depressed, and I still am about it because I'm not going to see my dad now for maybe 6 months, hopefully 6 months, but it could be longer. Um, yeah. So I don't know. Okay. Number six is, if you could own your own business, what would you do? I would, since I was really little, like I really liked interior design, and also, I would always like make my own house plans and stuff, and I would also always make plans for like really fancy restaurants or like really fancy nightclubs and stuff. I don't know why, I just really enjoyed it. So I guess for either of those like three, so like a restaurant owner, like fancy nightclub owner or something. Number eight is a talent, or no. Number seven is someone you admire that doesn't know who you are. So I never met my dad's mom, and her name was Joanne, and she died 5 weeks to the day before I was born. Um, yeah. So I kind of wish I would have met her, and and I really admire her. Like every time my dad tells stories about her, she just sounds like such an amazing person, and I just really wish I would have had the chance to get to know her. Um, Number eight is a talent you wish you had, and that's easy, singing. Um, Number nine is something you wish you'd known 2 years ago. Um, And I say I would like want to tell myself that it gets harder before it gets easier. There's always a light at the end of the tunnel. Hang in there. What do you do to feel centered and relaxed? This is gonna sound really weird and stuff, but I like crying. I love to cry. It's like my favorite thing in the world, really. I just think it's like the best feeling, and after you have a good cry, you just feel so like calmed down. I don't know. Number 11 is, who is someone in your life that makes you feel loved? This is going to be like a centered video about my dad, because my dad is the person in the world who's always like sending me text messages saying, I love you, you make me so proud, you can do whatever you want to do, don't let anyone stand in your way, blah, 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 you make me proud. That's like the best thing you can hear from someone, is that you're making them proud. And I think, yeah, it's my dad. And my animals, I'm like, I don't know, I love my animals. I think they're the greatest. They are so loyal, and they just always just want to be around you. And I think that's just the best feeling you can have from like something other than your dad. Number 12 is, the most interesting place you've been and why. I always have a good time when I'm with my dad in Edmonton. And I guess I could say Edmonton, or I could say Dominican. I've been there. And Dominican was fun, but it wasn't like intriguing, like, oh my god, this is like so cultural or anything. I didn't feel that, because we were just in the resort. I liked it. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to be like, oh, it wasn't that great, because it was awesome. But like, interesting, I don't know if it really makes the cut. But Edmonton is always interesting. Always there's something new to do. Always talking to my dad. That's awesome. And yeah. So number 13 is the 3 books you can't wait to read. All 3 of them are Nicholas Sparks books, because I loved all the movies that his books have been like turned into. And so the first one, I haven't read any of his books, which is crazy. So the first one is A Walk to Remember. That's like my all-time favorite like love story movie. Then there's Dear John and The Notebook. Then the 14 is A Cherished Keepsake That You Will Keep Forever. And just one moment, I'm going to stop filming and I'm going to go grab it for you guys. Alright, so I just grabbed it. I forgot to grab it before I started filming. So this is what I call the book. And I got it from my dad. I don't know, like I said, centered around my dad, this entire thing. But basically, one of my great aunts, my dad's aunt, made this book for all of her sisters and brothers. And since my grandmother died, that's like her sister, my dad got my grandmother's. So this is the book. And this was the Christmas gift in 2007. And basically just has all of these, well, not all, this is not the entire book, but in the front it has like these really old newspaper cutouts and stuff like that. Like, you know, like just, I'm going to quickly show them all here. "60 Years of Marriage," and who is this? I think this is obviously related to me somehow. Yeah. Okay, sorry about that. My mom was calling me. So basically this book just has all of these like old cutouts and stuff. And then there's a poem in the front. I'll just quickly read it. It's called Family Pride. There was a little building, one on every farm. It may be out among the trees or out behind the barn. Its size just didn't matter, whether one whole, 2, or 3. It was there just when needed, and we thought it luxury. To sit there in the summer and see the clear blue sky, to watch the busy little bee or pretty butterfly. In the spring or in the summer, in the winter or the fall, there we sat and watched the seasons as we answered nature's call. The spiders built their webs inside, sometimes wasps did too, so you were careful where you sat and hurried to get through. Sometimes in dead of winter, when it was blowing snow, you put your coat on, then you thought, do I really have to go? Many years have passed since then, we no longer go outside. Now we all use an air freshener to preserve the family pride. So that's the poem. That's just in the front, kind of cute. And then this is like, it has a whole bunch of these like descendants charts. So like here is the first page of it, And like this is dating back to, as you can see, 1751, and that is like amazing. That guy actually, I think, let me just pull it up here. The first person on there, I'm gonna find it for you quickly. I still have time, so all right, that guy. Hopefully you can see this. I don't even know. Let me just move this. Cause I'm like on my laptop, so I'm like looking at this too. All right, yeah. So the first person on there, John Brittany, is my great 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 grandfather. So there. So yeah, my dad gave me this book just till I see him next time. And while like I'm just gonna copy it, start copying it whenever we can. And like it just goes, has a whole bunch of like family in it. It's awesome. I'm gonna show you a couple of the picture pages as well. First I'll find like someone that I actually know right here. Okay. So these two people right here are my great great grandparents. I have like my little chart up there I kind of made for myself. And yeah, like my aunt who made this is really into like genealogy and stuff. And she also gave me this like book, like this like non-bullet book, like a folder of 50 pages of people I'm related to and how I'm related to them. So I really like that. And like this book just has so many pictures and I just love it so much. Like extremely old pictures. So let me just show you this one. This picture was taken in 1894, I'm pretty sure. Actually, I don't even know, but it's taken before 1902 for sure. I don't even know who these people actually are, how they are related to me, but they are. I'm gonna go through like my pages and all of these people as well, and then figure out like how exactly each person is related to me. So yeah. Then there's more descendants charts, which is what I first showed you. And yeah, it's just basically really, really cool. Then it gets into the newer pictures, which, yeah, here's a nice one, I guess. This beautiful woman right here is my grandmother. It's my dad's mom. So I guess I'll just kind of move on here. Maybe I can, if anyone's really interested in it, maybe I can show a bit more pages later on. But yeah, that's basically just a really nice book that she put together for, you know, her brothers and sisters, and luckily my dad got ours from my grandmother, and yeah. So that's that, and then the next question, let me just find it again, is something you really want to do or see before you die. So what I want, like, basically to do is forgive and forget and then be forgived. And then I want to die without regrets. So that is my tag. I'm just kind of fixing up the book here. So that is the tag video. I think it's a really great tag, and I specifically tag, I don't know who. Yes, I do. I'm going to tag English makeup chick. I don't know how it's pronounced, but I would say chic because it's C-H-I-C. That's how I learned how to pronounce that. I don't know if it's she would say chick, but whatever. It doesn't matter. Happily Ever After 99. And Melissa Loves Makeup, I think. I think those are the 3 people I want to tag. So yeah. Oh, and Fat Girls Rule. So 4 people. And I'm going to put them down below, and then I'm going to go tell them their tag, because that's good. I really like this tag, and I really enjoyed it. I think there's a lot to learn about everybody, and I think it's really important to kind of know who you are kind of like who your like acquaintances and friends are, more than what you just see with their video, like their makeup videos. So I think this is a really great tag, and yeah. So if you want to see more tags, just keep watching, because I'm sure I'll be doing more, and I really like them. They're fun, and I like them, and I already said I like them because they're fun, and I just said that again. So yeah, have a great day.